JEE pattern. Okay, let's begin over here. The very first question on your board is this. So, now you can see that what is the question, and this question is about what is it, let me read it, that P can complete a 40% of the work in 8 days, okay, while D and P together can complete the 10% of the work in a day. Then find the time taken by D alone to complete the work. It's as simple as this, and I am limiting the classes to RRB JE level. The RRB JE or RRB NTPC or RRB Group D, all these examinations are almost of same level. So, I will just wait for 30 seconds, try to answer this question. Swami, mobile మర్చిపోయాను కొద్దిగా నీ మొబైల్. Okay, fine. So, we will discuss this in a very different method. If you look at the solution in the book, you will find the very lengthy solution. Look at this. What is that different? I know that most of you must be knowing how to answer this question. So, look at this one. The P can complete 40% of the work in 8 days. So, P complete one work in how many days? So, that is 8 divided by 40%, that is 0.4, and which is nothing but 20. So, that means P can complete a work in 20 days. And also it is said that P and D together can complete 10% of the work in 1 day. Look at the approach here. So, P plus D, so they can complete one work, part, not one work, 10% of the work in 1 day. Then one work in how many days? The 1 divided by 10%, that is 0.1, and you will find that together can complete the work in 10 days, right. Now, your question is D alone can complete the work in how many days? This is what the D alone can complete the work in how many days? Let us apply the known formula and look at this, the way the question has to be answered. I know the P alone in 10 days and P plus D in 20 days, then together will be 20 into 10. This is the best method to answer the question. 20 into 10 I need for D. So, 20 minus 10, that is 10. So, the D can complete the work in how many days? 20 days, that is all. So, the questions can be answered in 10 seconds after reading the text, can be answered within 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds. Hope you understood this. With a minimum possible writing, how we can answer this question. Okay. 1 minute please. Thank you, sir. Thank you all you people who are watching. It's so nice. So nice that everyone is watching over here. Now, I am moving on to the next question. And look at the next question over here. I am sure everyone will be benefited by this question. Okay. So, look at this particular question here. What is this question? That A can complete 20% of the work in 8 days. Fine. And A plus B together, I gave the similar type of question so that you can answer the question the way I answered it the previously with the minimum possible writing. So, now look at this part, that is A and B together can complete 25% of the work in 6 days. So, find the number of days B alone will take to complete the work. As I explained the previous question, I am sure you will be able to answer this question now with a minimum possible writing, because our competitor will be doing with the general method, and we want to answer these questions with a very different method where it takes the minimum possible time. Just my friends, I will be just waiting for 20 second, 10 second, and some of you, if you can answer the question, answer it, because we have already seen how to answer this type of question. So, I am just waiting for your comment. Option B, 45. Are you talking about the previous question? Option B? No, previous question it was option D. So, I hope you are saying the answer for this question. Okay, let us check that. How do I do it? The best possible method with the minimum possible writing, because we want to take the advantage over our competitor and reducing the time with a minimum calculation, so that we can attempt more number of questions. So, 20% in 8 days, A. So, one work in how many days? 8 divided by 20%. Now, you can see that he can work in 20 days. Now, it is said that A plus B together can complete the work. What percentage of work? 25% of work in 6 days. So, one work in how many days? 6 divided by 25%, which is nothing but 1 by 4. So, that is 24 days. Done. Now, you are asked to find out the B alone can complete the work in how many days? Okay, A plus B, will that be 24 days? 25%, 25 per A and B together 25% in 6 days. So, how it be A plus B together will take more than 24. So, this is 40. I made a mistake here. This is 40. Okay. Let me write down this one. This is 40 days. 8 divided by 0.2. Now, I need the B alone can complete the work in how many days? So, let us take that B alone can complete the work in how many days? That is 40 into 24. Look at this one, my dear friends, with the minimum possible writing, 40 into 24 divided by 40 minus 24, which is 16. Now, you cancel this, your answer is ready, and you can see that I have taken the previous year question. This is I prepared the question. So, that is with 8 3 times, and this is 2 times, this is with 2 20 times. So, that is 60 days. Oh wow, option choice C. Well done my friend. It is a good revision for you. You are answering with a minimum possible writing, it is a good revision for you. I am moving on to the next question over here. Now, let us take this question. Make it a practice, and I am not teaching with the general method. I am changing the method the way my competitor will do. We want to try with a different method with a minimum possible writing. Look at this one. Namita alone can complete 1/3 of the work. 33 1 by 3% is nothing but 1/3. So, 1/3 of the work in 16 days, and the remaining work she completes. Namita completed 1/3 of the work in 16 days. So, the remaining 2/3 of the work is left. So, the remaining work completed by B alone, and the whole work is completed in 28 days, whole work. So, here in how many days Namita and Babita working together can complete 11 by 16th of the original work. Look at this one. I picked up the questions from RRB Group D examinations on this particular date. So, the gist is given over here. Namrata completes 1/3 of the work, 33.33%, 1/3 of the work in 16 days. After that, B completed the rest of the work, and the total work is completed in 28 days. So, together will complete that's 11/16 of the work in how many days? Think of it. I will just wait for a few seconds, probably 10 to 15 seconds. Think how can this question be answered with the minimum possible writing. Minimum possible writing. Can you answer this question this time? Can you answer this question this time? Say that the gist of the question is there, the complete question is already there here. Come on. I am sure you will be able to answer this question. Namita alone completes 1/3 of the work in 16 days, and the remaining work was completed by B alone. Come on, my friends. I will just wait for another 4-5 seconds, because in the examination, whatever way my competitor will adopt, I want a different approach which will be easy and which will be less time consuming. Okay. Now, see the best way to answer the question. Very few people must be knowing this approach. Now, if 1/3 of the work in 16 days, Namrata 1/3 of the work in 16 days, then one work in how many days? 16 divided by 1/3, 1/3. So, that means Namrata can complete one work in 48 days. Okay. And we know that B has completed the remaining work, and the total work is completed in 28 days. Total work. So, out of the total work, I will take out this 16 days work. So, that means the remaining 2/3 of the work B has completed in 28 minus 16, that is 12 days. So, that means the B has completed in 12 days what part of the work? 2/3 of the work. So, divided by 2 into 3, and that gives us 18. That means the B can complete one work in 18 days. Now, it is said that they together can complete 11/16 of the work in how many days? 11/16 of the work in how many days? So, the total work they can complete in how many days? Let you use the formula over here, that is 48 into 18 divided by 48 plus 18, which is 66. This is one work. Together can complete one work in these many days. I need 11/16 of the work. So, multiply this by 11/16. That is over. And still someone, I am giving the least writing approach, right. Our very few competitors must be knowing this kind of approach. So, let us cancel this one here to here. This is 6 with 6, this is 3 times. Okay, this is 3, and with 16 this gets cancelled 3 into 3, that is 9 days. Option choice B. Hope it is clear to all my friends. I am moving on to the next question, and look at this. I will be changing the approach in almost every question. Okay. What is this question is? That A and B together can complete a work in 12 days. Look at this one. I have taken the previous year question over here. So, now you may say that I am writing the RRB JEE, not the group D. But this RRB conducting the exam, the question patterns in all these examinations are same as I previously said. Okay, A and B together can complete the work in 12 days, and the A alone can complete a work in 20 days. By using these two information, I can find out B alone can complete the work in how many days. Okay. After that, what it is said, the if B does not work only for first half of the day, that means the B work the second half of the day. He do not work on the first half of the day. That means he is working only second half of the day. So, what happens normally, if the B can complete the work in 20 days, as he is working only half of the day, he will take double of the time. If the B is working the whole day and completes the work in 20 days, if he works only half of the day, then the number of days will be 40 days. If only 1/4 of the day, then what will happen? The number of days if, to complete 1/4 of the day if he works. So, 20 into 4, that comes 80 days it will take. Okay. So, let us moving on by understanding these things, and we will answer the question with the minimum possible writing. And what is it? Now, the question is said that then how many days will A and B together complete the work? Hope, my dear friends, the question is clear to all of us. We know everyone will be able to do it. Can we do it little faster? So, I am just waiting for a few seconds, 5 to 10 seconds, and after that I start solving it. I start solving it. I know if A and B together can complete the one work in 12 days, A alone can complete the work in 20 days. I can find out B alone can complete the work in how many days, and A plus B can complete the work in how many days, that also we know how to find out. But a small twist is there, that the B worked only half of the day. He do not work first half of the day. Look at this, the previous question, I did not prepare it. I just wanted to make you familiar of the type of question you people are writing the RRB JEE examination. So, answer it, my dear friends. I will just wait for 10 to 20 seconds, and you will see the best and the easiest way the question could be answered, which your very few competitors knows, your competitors. So, every question we want to take the advantage over our competitor. Okay. Now, I start answering the question. Okay. So, let me see this is the question. Now, A and B together in 12 days and A alone in 20 days, then B alone in how many days? 20 into 12 by 20 minus 12, that is 8. And as B is working half the day, then the number of days will become double. Okay. Now, you notice that this gets cancelled 4 times, this gets cancelled 4 times, and with 4 this 5 times, that means 12 into 5, then he will be taking 60 days. Now, I came to know the B 60 days, and A is already A plus B in 12 days. Then in how many days will A and B together complete the work? Who works for 12 days? A and B together can complete the work in 12 days. A 20 days, and B will be taking 60 days because he works half of the day. Then what I do over here, that is 60 into 20, is it not? It is a very simple now. We are dealing with question number 4. A alone can complete the work in 20 days. The question is, then in how many days A and B together can complete the work? So, what is the answer? Now, look at this, the easiest way to answer the question. The A 20 days, B 60 days, and A plus B, that comes 80 days. When I cancel this one, this is 4 times and this is 15 times. So, 15 days. Don't you think after reading the question, I can answer this question in 10 seconds, 12, 15 seconds? This is the only writing part. Okay, my friends, I am moving on to the next question, and the next question is this. I put up the line because I will explain you in the 2 different methods. One, my competitor will answer. The other approach, we will answer, we will reduce lot of time. Okay, what is the question here? The A and B can do alone in 30 days and 40 days. It is an alternate day question. In how many days will they complete the work if they work on alternate day starting with the B on the first day? Okay, I will wait for 10 to 15 seconds and I will show you the way your competitor will answer it, and we will change the method taking the advantage over our competitors. Okay, I can see that option A, was it the previous year, previous question? Beautifully answered, and I really appreciate you for your involvement in solving the question. Very good, sir, very good. I will explain you the 2 methods, our competitors the way they will answer, and we will reduce the time. We will take advantage over our competitor. Shall I start? If your answer is ready, okay. In between, if you get the answer, please respond it. Now, A can complete the work in 30 days. Okay, this is how my everyone will answer the question. That is, A can do the work in 30 days and the B can do the work in how many days? 40 days. Now, what the competitors does, they take the LCM, that is 120, and 120 divided by 30, that comes 4 units per day. B 120 divided by 40, 3 units per day. Together they complete per day how many units? 7 units. And this 7 units is for how many days? They are working on alternate days. So, this is for 2 days, 7 units every 2 days. Then they will divide this 120 divided by 7. So, I am getting over here, that is 7 1 7, 17. Now, this 7 unit is for every 2 days, then 17 into 2, that comes 34 days. And how many unit is left? 7 into 17, 119. Out of 120, 119 units are over. So, 1 unit is left. Who will work out this 1 unit? So, the work started by B. The B completes how many units per day? 3. So, 1 unit has to be completed. How much time it will take? Another 1 unit over 3, 1 by 3 days. So, what will be the total number of days? Here 34 days plus 1/3. So, that is 34 1 by 3 days. It is okay, that is what my competitor approach is. But can I make some changes and avoid this LCM finding out the number of units? Observe this solution. Look at this one. Anyone answer the question? Option A, that means you are saying that 17 1 by 7. No, my dear friend, if this answer is for this question, it is not. The answer is 31 by 3, but the method is our competitor's method. We will change our method here. Look at this one. If together complete, together work, how many days it takes? We know AB by A plus B formula. We will use this formula here directly. And look at this part. Here we are going to do, that is 30 into 40. 30 into 40 divided by 30 plus 40 is nothing but 70. Okay. Now, the number of that's what the total work. But as they are working on alternate day, so the time taken will become double. See the difference between this solution and this solution here. So what I am going to get over here? So I will cancel this 0, 0, 12 and 24. So I am getting this one as 12 to 24, 240. Now this 240 when directly divided by 7, what will be my quotient and what will be my remainder? So when I divide by 7, we have already seen 7 3 is 21. How much I left? 30. 7 4 is 28. 28. So what is my remainder? Remainder is 2. So 2 units are left. Who will complete this 2 unit? It is B. And the B completes how many units over here? That is in how many days? In 40 days. So divide this total 240 by 40. How much you are getting? 6. So the number of days here will be 2 by 6, which is nothing but 1 by 3. So another 1 by 3 days. So 34 days plus another 1 by 3 days, and that comes 34 1 by 3 days. That's all. So probably it may be new for you, this this approach. Therefore, I have taken the 3 example of the alternate work. So now you can see that I am outside of the camera. Now you can see that left side writing and right side left side writing and the right side writing. I will definitely take the advantage over my competitor. That is what the competition is. I will take you 2 more example of the similar, so that you will have a confidence on this method. So here I am moving on to the next method, where I will show you both the methods. Right, my dear friends? So will you please try this, and I am sure you will get the advantage on this by watching this approach. The A and B can complete a piece of work in 10 days and 12 days. If they work on alternate day beginning with A, then in how many days will the work be completed? It is a very straight question. You will say, Narendra, you are giving so easy questions, but I am restricting myself to the RRB JE level. I am not going to the bank PO level. It is the class about RRB JE exams. So try this, my dear friends. I am sure some of you will be able to answer the question. And the way my competitor will answer the question, I will change the approach here. I will take the advantage of time. Come on. Anyone answer the question? Okay. The general methods what people will do is the A can do the work in 10 days, the B can do the work in 12 days. So the LCM of 12 and 20, 10 and 12 is 60. So, 60 divided by 10, that is 6 units by A, and 60 divided by 12, that is 5 units by B, and together they are working, then it is 11 units, and the 11 units for every 2 days, because they are working alternate day. So, 11 units in every 2 days. So, divide this 60 by 11. So, you will be getting 5 times, so that is 55, right, 5 times. How many units are left? Then 60 minus 55, I am getting 5 units are left. And who will take up this 5 units? Who has started the work? The A has started the work. Therefore, what A completes per day? The A completes 6 units per day. How many units are there to complete? 5 units more. So, therefore, here this is 5 by 6 days it will take. So, what will be the total number of days? Here 11 into 2 is 22 and is another 5 by 6 days. I am sure you must be knowing this one, but we will change the method. And how do we change the method over here? Look at this part. So, if they together work, then AB by A plus B formula. So, that comes 10 into 12 by 10 plus 12, that is 22, and they are working alternate days into 2. Okay. Now, what I am going to get over here? Look at this one. This gets cancelled how many times? 11 times. So, 120 by 11. So, I am getting over here 120 by 11. With 11, how many times it goes? So, obviously, with 11 it will go 10 times, 110. 10, why did I get here 22? 11, acha, this is 5. I need to multiply this 5, I am getting 10. So, I by mistake has taken this, multiplied this by 2, not this by 2. It is 5 days, but as this is of 2 days work, therefore, 5 into 2 is 10, and then comes 5 by 11. So, this should be the approach, and that is how all my competitors will follow. So, that is where we are trying to change this one. So, this is 10 5 by 11, that is 10 5 by 11 is the answer. Question is not difficult, but that when I look at the time point of view, then I notice that here this already I get the 10, is it not? You have the 10 here. Now, how many units are left over here? So, this is 11, 10, 110. Now, I left with 10 units. Who will complete this 10 units? So, who has started this work? It is A. So, this one is A. 120 divided by 10 is 12. So, this is 10 divided by 12. What is this? 5 by 6. So, what is my answer? 10 plus 5 by 6, and that comes 10 5 by 6. That is the same as I am getting over here. But look at the volume of writing. My left hand side, I have to take the LCM, I have to find out the number of units A completes, B completes, and another calculation is there. Here the questions could be answered with a simple way. Hope my friends are definitely getting benefited. Did you like it? Did you like this approach, my friend? Can you put the comment here? Can you please put the comment here so that I can understand my friends are understanding it. So, what should be my answer here? My answer is 10 5 by 11 here. So, 10 5 by will that be 10 5 by 11, where is that 10 5 by 6. So, 10 5 by 6 option choice D. Did you like the approach? Did you like the approach, my dear friend? Can you respond? Now, I am taking one more question where I will not show you this method. You please answer only with this method on the alternate day, and this is the level comes in the RRB. If I go to the next level like bank PO and all, then the questions are more complex, and there also the short approach is there. When the class will start for bank PO or the other exams, I will discuss of that level exam. Now, look at this one. Here you answer the question with the second method only. D can complete the work in 20 days, where I can complete the work in 25 days. If they work alternate days, D leaving 1 day each, starting with D. So, first is D, the next is I, and so on and so forth. In how many days the whole work will be completed? Just on answer this particular question with the second method, my dear friends. Okay. Now, I am just waiting for a few seconds. I am sure some of you will definitely answer the question. Some of you will definitely answer the question only with the second method. Option B, option B. Oh, what is option B here? 22 1 by 5, 22 1 by 5. Is that right? That's right, my dear friend. So, look at the kind of speed. If you keep practicing with these methods of the questions directly comes in this way, and I have picked up the previous year question only. So, what you might have done this one, this is 20 into 25 divided by 45 as alternate day. So, every 2 days the work will become number of days will become double. So, now you must have done this one. I am very happy to see that you are working on this sincerely. So, this is what it comes, that is 100 and 200, 200 by 9 over here. Now, you must be getting here how much, that is 9 2 is 18 and again 9 2 is 18. So, how much is that? That is 9 to 18 and 9 to 18 1 19. That means 2 units are left. And who will do that? Who started the work? Starting from D, and D is the first person, this one. So, 200 divided by 20, you get 10. So, this divided by 10 and you are getting 1 by 5. So, what is your answer? This is 22 1 by 5. So simply and easily and with so speed you have answered the question. Okay, option choice B. Yeah, 22 1 by 5, option choice B. Just as the exams are coming closer, I am limiting my video to the RRB level. Okay. Now, the next question. I am happy that you people are involved here. This one. Look at this. What is the question here? A man and a boy working together can finish the task in 24 days. Look at this one. This is also again the RRB NTPC of 2021. If for the last 6 days the man work only, the last 6 days, look at this part. The last 6 days the man working alone, and then the task can be finished in 26 days. The whole task is completed in 26 days. Now, here it is comes that in how many days can the boy alone finish the work? Think of it, that is the total work completed in 26 days. the last 6 days only the man was working. That means the man and boy together have worked for how many days? 20 days. Question is asked that in how many days the boy alone can finish the task. And I did not prepare my question, it is a previous year question. Come on, I will just wait for 10-15 seconds, and I am sure some of you will definitely able to answer the question. Come on, or at least even if you do not answer the question, you will learn the best way to answer the questions like this, because this is not very direct question. You just have to think, put a small logic here. Okay. I'm just waiting for another 10 seconds, my dear friend, and then if you could not answer the question, you will learn it. If you answer the question, it's a wonderful thing, it's a revision for you. Come on. Are you talking option B for this? No, it was for previous question. Okay. Okay. Now I will start answering the question. So, we know that the man and boy together can complete the work in 24 days. Together can complete the work in 24 days. And we also know that the last 6 days only the man has worked, and the total number of days to complete the work is 26. So, from 26 to 6, I have taken the 6, that is 20 days together work, and together can complete the whole work in 24 days. So, what part of the work is completed in 20 days? Together in one day 1/24 work, in 10 days 10/24th of the work. So, in 20 days 20/24th of the work, that is 5/6 of the work is completed. So, the man has completed remaining work 1/6 in how many days? 6 days. Then one work in how many days? 6 into 6, that is 36 days. Now, I come to know that man can complete one work in 36 days, man and boy can complete one work in 24 days, then boy alone can complete the work in how many days? So, I will apply this small formula over here. Then when I know that A plus B is given to us and we have B is given to us, then how to find out A? That is 36 into this 24 by, I am finding out for boys. What is this 36? Man and boy together. What is this 20? No, 36 is man, and 24 is man and boy together. So, the boy alone will be 36 into 24 by 36 minus 24, and that comes 12. Anyone answered it? So, that is when you divide this one, you see the solve this equation. This is 2 times 76 into 36 into 2, that is nothing but 72 days. That means the boy alone completes the work in 72 days. Hope you are understanding, my dear friends. Anywhere 72 days is there? Yes, I noticed that. Option choice A. Was it not the simple question? If you understand the approach, here it starts from here. In total 26 days, last 6 days only man, that means together they worked for 20 days. What part of the work they completed? Together they complete the work in 24 days. In 20 days, 20/24, 5/6 of the work completed. That means the last part, in 6 days he completes the remaining work 1 minus 5/6, that is 1/6. 1/6 of the work he completes in 6 days as given in the question, then one work 36 days. Now, I come to know that together 24 and man 36, then boy, this is the formula. Okay, well done, well done. At least you understood how to answer this question. I am just keeping myself away from the camera so that you can take see the whole board. Okay. Now, moving to the next question, question number 9. The only today we are going to discuss the 10 questions. One more question will be there, my dear friends. So, what is that this question is? Look at this one. X does 25% of the work in 20 days, Y joined with X and together to do the remaining work in 15 days. So, in how many days can Y alone complete the same work? You can see that it is a previous year question. Shall I wait for 10 to 15 seconds? We have already read the question. You will be able to answer in another 10 to 15 questions if you know the right approach to answer it. Come on, friends. Surya, hope you are understanding it and you are beautifully responding it. The question which could not answer, at least you are knowing what is the best way to answer it. Come on. Okay. By this time, a day will come, by this time you will be able to answer this question. So, the very first thing what I know is in 20 days, 25% of the work he has completed in 20 days. So, X will complete one work in how many days? So, that is 20 divided by 25%, that is 1 by 4. So, the X completes one work in 80 days. Okay. Now, Y joins with X after that, after 20 days, he joins Y joins X and the remaining work is completed in how many days? 15 days. What is the remaining work when 25% of the work is completed? 75% of the work is left, that is 3 by 4. So, X plus Y, you are not supposed to write X plus Y, you only write the calculation. So, 3/4 of the work they have completed in how many days? That is 15 days. That means together can complete one work in how many days? With 3 this gets cancelled 5 times, 5 into 4, that is 20 days. Now, the question is asked that Y alone can complete the work in how many days? So, by this time I know that X alone in 20 days and X plus Y in X alone in 80 days, X plus Y in 20 days, then Y in how many days? So, 80 minus into 20 by 80 minus 20. So, anyone answered it? Option C, that is 26 2 by 3. Okay. Let me check this one, that is 80 into 20, 80 into 20 by 80 minus 20, that is 60, and this comes 3 times and that is nothing but 80 by 3. So, when I do not have 80 by 3, so let us divide it. So, that is 3 to 6 and 6 times 18 and 2 by 3, that is your answer, 26 2 by 3. So, nicely you are involved and answering the question. That is right. Option C, Surya, that is right, well done. And today's last question, that is there is some another class is scheduled, therefore, there is the last question for us. What is it? Let me read the question, and I picked up all the questions previous year, not teaching the question, but I am trying to explain you the best method where I can take the advantage on my competitors, over my competitors. Okay. A mole can complete a piece of work in 25 days. That is what is given to us. Information is, I am just writing the given information. Unmole can complete a work in 25 days, and together with Geeta, that means Anmol plus Geeta, is that Geeta Garima, okay, Garima together can complete the same work in 15 days. And one more information, Anmol and Asima, another lady, Anmol plus Asima together can complete the work in 20 days. Okay. Now, then what is the question? In how many days can Garima and Asima, that is Garima plus Asima together can complete the work in how many days? This is the question. And I will say this is a very standard question of time and work. Come on, answer this. With this, I will conclude the class, because another class is scheduled. Come on, my friends. I will wait for another 10 seconds. All the given information is there here. So, in this particular question, we have to go with the conventional method, that finding out the LCM. Option C, Surya Prakash, you are saying the answer option C. Okay. Allow me to check your answer now, and very happy to see that you have a lot of information how to approach this one. What will be the LCM of 25, 15 and that is 20. So, look at this one. If I go for 75, it is divisible by 15, but not 20. Then 100 not divisible by 15, and so on and so forth. If I check this one, then this is LCM will be 4 into 3 into 25, and that comes 300. So, beautifully you answer the question. This is 300, and this particular question I have to go with the very conventional method. So, that is 300 divided by 25, and this comes how many times? 4 3 12, and 300 divided by 15, that comes 20, and 300 divided by 20, and that comes 15. Okay. Now, I know Anmol 12 units, Anmol plus Garima 20 units, that means Garima alone in how many units? 20 minus 12, that is Garima alone 8 units. Okay. Coming over here, the Anmol and Asima, how many units? 15 units, and I know the Anmol is 12 units. The Garima alone is 15 minus 12, that is 3 units. So, Garima and Asima together 8 plus 12 plus 11, I am sorry, plus 3, 11 units. So, 300 by 11 is my answer. So, do we have anywhere option? 300 by 11. So, you have rightly, oh Mr. Praveen, yes sir, you have correctly answered the question. So, today we have discussed this question. This is a general question. So, I did not teach any special method over here, but these questions you are expected to know the best method. This type of question, and especially when alternate day comes, this is the best way to answer these questions. So, this is what in this video we have learned it, and in my next class I will bring some new things. So, thank you very much, wish you all the best to all of you.